Hey, what's up, everyone? This is JB, the Unknown Prophet. How's everybody doing? I'm here because I made this little video. I want to talk about the Texas shooting. As you guys have heard in the media, man, I can't believe that there was a man, a freaking teenager, 18 years old, who went up to a school in Texas and just, you know, he decided to just go and shoot up 17 kids or 18 kids, something like that, and two teachers. Like, man, like, who does that, man? You know, to be honest, man, like, that has me very upset. It sickens me in the stomach, just hearing about that. You know, I'm going to talk a little bit about that and also about, the inflation, as you all know, for any of you guys that live here in the US, Florida, anywhere, right now the inflation is crazy, man. The gas prices is high, the cost of living. Hell, to even buy a car, a new or used car, it's just crazy everywhere, man. Like right now the gas is averaging like about 4.59 for the regular. And like that's crazy, man. We don't even remember the last time we had freaking the gas was $2 and something. I can't even remember, but like, it's just crazy, man, because I be watching the news sometimes, man. It's hard to avoid the news sometimes. Let me tell you, like, you turn on the TV and you see all these headlines. They talking about an 18-year-old that went up to a school and shot his grandma before going to the school and shooting up kids, and the world's upset because apparently the kid was like upset of something that he didn't graduate from high school or something. He recently dropped out of high school, and that same school that he shot up, there was like a bunch of high school students from the school he was going to. They all went to that elementary and had like a little ceremony and graduation, and all those little elementary kids were showing support for the high school students. So it seems like that guy was just jealous, and just, probably messed up from the head. you know. Then he decided to just go and into the school and shoot up a bunch of little kids. Like, what those little kids got to do with with you and high school students? I don't understand that, man. Like, I'm telling you, man. Like, and there's headlines that supposedly they say this kid had he planned this 4 years ago, and he was arrested for it. But like, somehow he got released, and it looks like they didn't take it serious, and then he pretty much had said, like, before, like, he was arrested, he said that he was gonna go and shoot up the school, and he was waiting to be 18 just to freaking just to buy a rifle, or AK-47 rifle, like, man, let me tell you, like, these teens nowadays in this generation got balls, like, I'm a 90s guy, I grew up in the 90s, and in my opinion, I feel like things used to be a little more peaceful back then. And now it's just like all these kids are like, they thinking about more guns. This is the new generation. Like, if you don't shoot up a school, if you don't walk around with a gun, if you don't shoot somebody, you're not cool. And it's kind of crazy. I was born in New York, and that's how it is in the rough streets of New York. And I was raised in South Florida, in Miami, and that's how people get down out there in the streets. They shoot up anybody for anything. But like, me, I'm not in that lifestyle anymore. I'm trying to do music. I got a bachelor's in film. I've been working on some feature films, short films. Music videos for my songs. Just I'm like in another path right now. I'm not in that mindset. Like, I'm surpassed that. When I was young, I never even thought about running up on somebody and just shooting him in the head, or running up to a school and just shooting people just to make a point. Like these kids are not thinking. Like, they're not thinking about that. If you shoot up somebody, your life is destroyed. Whether you try to run or what, eventually they're gonna catch you, man. Like, they'll catch you, and then your life is done. You're not getting out of jail. You know, so I'm sending y'all this message to all you little kids out there. All right. I'm a grown ass man. All right. I'm not a teenager. All right. And I want to tell you guys, if you guys are thinking that it's cool to go up to a school and shoot up a school, let me tell you, bro, you're going to destroy your whole life. All right. You ain't never going to get out of jail. You're going to be stuck in four walls. All right. You're going to have to eat when they tell you to eat. You're going to have to shower when they tell you to shower. And you're going to have to go to sleep when they tell you to sleep. All right. Picture that in your mind, man. Picture that in your mind. Like, imagine living your life, everyday life, for the rest of your life. I'm serious. Like, imagine that. Picture being in a freaking bunk bed that's not even soft as a king bed or queen bed, and you're just there every day laying down with some cold ass AC with some covers that are not even real covers, just something to make you get warm, you know. And you gotta you gotta take a dump on a toilet watching your guards all the time. You know, just picture that, bro, because that's what your life will be if you end up shooting up a school, if you end up shooting somebody. You know, that's not what life is about. You know, there's a reason why sometimes I call myself JB the Unknown Prophet, because, you know, I always felt like I'm someone that came out here to send messages to the world, to the masses, to little kids, you know, the younger generations, you know, and just anybody in life. You know, I sometimes want to enlighten people's mind and help them out and tell them, you know, make them realize what they're doing is just not smart. You gotta think smart, man. Like, if you pissed off with something, man, like, you know, well, this kid cannot hear my message, you know, he's already dead, you know. So this kid that shot up that school, you know, there was a border patrol agent that shot him, you know, and the world's mad because they're saying that they took over an hour to capture this kid. What, he was an hour in that school just trying to hide, you know, from all these cops out there ready to shoot him the minute they saw him. You know, it's just crazy. This is like the third shootout I hear. The other incident I hear about was a guy, some Caucasian kid, also a teenager, that shot up some school, and no, not a school, he shot up a supermarket, you know, and a bunch of people died. And then, you know, a couple years ago, Nicholas Cruz, that guy, you know, like, he shot up here, a school here in Parkland, Florida. Look at him now. You know, he even regrets that he apologized. He's hoping that the people can decide his fate, not the jurors, because, you know, he made a mistake and he's gonna end up in prison for the rest of his life. He's gonna get the death penalty, which, you know what that means. You know, that means they're gonna kill you. Your life is gone. You know, all you can do is try to get closer to God and hope that God, you know, can reserve you a spot in heaven after what you did. You know, and it's just really messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, like it's gotten to a point, like, we gotta think about this life, like, and be like, this life is, we need to, like, just come together, come closer, get closer to God. Stop trying to be better than others. Stop trying to get enemies, you know. Stop trying to prove a point. Stop trying to show off for the world, to social media, you know. Stop trying to, you know, act like you this tough person all the time, you know, that you think that gun solves everything. It doesn't, you know. So this is my message I wanted to send to all you little kids out there. Stop trying to prove that guns solves everything, bro. Picture what I just said a little bit ago. Picture being in a cell. Like, you can't do nothing. You're stuck in there. You barely are gonna see sunlight and the beautiful blue skies that God created. You can never get inside a pool. All right. You can never go to the beach. You can never go walk around a park and just hang out. You know, they're only gonna give you like about an hour a day that you can see the sunlight and sun. You know, but you're still gonna be caged up, seeing fences all around you, and barbed wires and things like that. Come on, man. Like, that's not life, man. You know, you're in this planet to succeed and follow your dreams, not come out here trying to kill people, shoot up schools, and just to act cool and make a statement. You know, like, you're not making a statement. People, you know, to be honest, when I see these kids, I don't think they're cool. I feel really bad for them. Honestly, I feel really bad for them. I feel like these kids, you know, I look at them, they're like just destroying their lives. Your life is gone, man. You know, I don't think you're cool. I just feel sorry for you. You know, so if you're thinking about doing that too, you know, this is like the third case. If you're thinking about doing that, it's not cool. You're not gonna get nothing out of it. Nobody looks at you like a cool person by going to a school and shooting it up. They just look at you, to be honest, the way I look at it is like, goodbye. You're going to prison. Your life is done. And the same goes for anybody, kids out there in the streets, man. If you're trying to be in that thug life, you know, like I've seen so much crazy shit, but to be honest, I try to change my path of life, and I chose a different direction. I try to do good for myself, for my own well-being. I try to do what I love doing. I'm not doing what people tell me to do, all right? Because that's the way I am. I believe in what I want to believe in. I believe what my heart tells me to believe in, all right? And I do what I'm passionate about. If I said I wanted to do films and movies and show the world what I can do, that's what I want to do. If I want to make an album, if I want to make music and show it to everybody in the world, that's what I want to do in my heart. No one told me to make an album. Am I trying to compete with other artists out there? No. I'm not trying to compete. I'm doing this for me, to do what I love to do. All right? And I think that the world needs to be like that a little bit more. You know, you see, I don't think I can change the entire world, but at least I can enlighten people and send messages like my man Kanye West. You know, a lot of people hate Kanye West. He tries to say the truth and speak things from his heart. You know, I admire people like that. You know, he turned to God and just for himself because he's happy turning to God. You know, I just want to tell you, all you little kids out there, teenagers that barely hit your 20s and you don't know what life is about. When you start following your heart and what you want to do, you're going to become a more happier man. All right? And I hope you can listen to that advice. Think about what you want to do in the future. Think about what you want to do after high school. Think about what you want to do in college. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you might be lost and confused. It's part of life. We always don't know what we like. But if, you know, when you think really hard and think with your heart, you know, try to dig deep inside your soul of what you really want to do, what you like. You know, if you do that, I'm telling you, you're going to be a more happier person in life. You know, so this was just a vlog video that I wanted to just share some things, you know, for kids, teenagers, and talk about this Texas shooting. You know, it really upsets me. You know, I saw on the news, Jimmy Kimmel, a lot of people have, you know, said things, the president, Joe Biden, you know, the whole world is spooked on this incident. You know, everybody just feels now like it's not safer no more to take kids to class. You know, like little kids cannot even walk to school safe. You know, the U.S. doesn't even know what they're going to do. You got, what do you call it? The inflation going on, man, because of this war in Ukraine and Russia, and the U.S. is now sending millions of dollars to go help them out. You know, it's like, you know, when is like this life gonna be more peaceful? You know, like it's hard for everyone to live peaceful when all you see is struggles and problems with money, and the government not helping someone and they're helping other people. So it's like a lot of people are mad the U.S. is helping Ukraine a lot right now, sending these bills and millions of dollars for the war over there, trying to help their allies. And then the U.S. is here just struggling with high gas prices, high cost of living, high cost of food prices. You know, like everybody's just struggling here, man, in the U.S., you know. And then you got these little kids in the streets going around doing whatever the hell they want to do, shooting up schools. You see people driving in the streets, cutting people off. Like nobody's obeying the laws. Nobody cares, you know. It's like God needs to come sometimes and just like wipe out all the bad things in here and just start fresh. You know, just start fresh, because we need change. The world needs change, this country needs change, and we need people to come more together. So I'm gonna end this video here, y'all. If y'all watch me to this point, I appreciate it. As you guys know, I'm an independent artist. I go by the name JB the Unknown Prophet. I do a lot of things. I do films. I'm a video editor. I'm a cinematographer. I'm an artist. You can find me at my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram at JESUS.BAEZA0709, or you can find me at my YouTube channel, JB the Unknown Prophet. Feel free to check out my latest album that came out, God Sent Talent. It's my own independent album that I produce, and with original beats, original songs. No one helped me in that album. I did it all on my own. And I'll appreciate any support. I'm trying to always grow my fan base. You can find me on Spotify, iTunes. I also have my podcast, Words of Wisdom podcast with Jesus Baeza, which is me. You can find it on all podcast streaming platforms. I'm always coming out with different episodes of my podcast, my vlogs. I'm always working on new music. I'm working on film. So I do a little bit of everything, man. I'm in the media world, and it's what I love to do. I love telling stories. I love sometimes just hopping on here, on social media or YouTube, and coming out with a little vlog and try to interact with people, But a lot of people are scared to talk, Everybody's scared to share their feelings or their thoughts, Nobody likes to engage anymore. It's like you might be scrolling through my video and you don't really listen to it all the way, or you just be like, who cares about this? Everybody just doesn't want to engage. Nobody wants to collaborate, and that's kind of like how I am. Like, I'm trying to network and grow my fan base, have people listen to my channels, comment, we all network, talk about this topic or something, but the world's not really like that anymore. Everybody's just all to themselves, and everybody's stuck in a bubble, and in other words, forget the world. Nobody cares about anything. They see a death, they see something, they can see like, okay, it's just another death. The world could be ending tomorrow. People won't care. They'll be like, who cares? So I'm gonna end this video here, y'all, and subscribe to my channels, and I'll appreciate any support. Feel free to like, comment this video, and let me know what you think about the Texas shootings or the gas inflation, and what you think the U.S. should do about all this mess, Let me know. Take care, y'all.